Hey, yeah, good to see you again for another Vegas 100% run. We have our kid Gannon here. We're trying to get some trust points with him. We're going to jump straight over to the fort, as I believe it will trigger something with him.
Coward. Come on.
Or should I say it will cause our NCR Ranger to start to fight?
Wait a second. What's going on? Am I playing Virgil to your Dante? I'd like to assume that we're tiptoeing into the mouth of hell out of academic curiosity, but I'm not so open-minded that I've lost my brains.
I'm not going to get let. I just want to hear him out. Let's just listen to him, figure out what he's up to. I'm going to get out.
Short of canceling our imminent travel plans, that's the best thing you could have said. Just be careful. If we travel at Caesar's pleasure, he may not let us out as easily as he lets us in.
You like that? Come on. Ah! I'm hit.
This Ranger could actually kill everyone here. He's going to kill at least one legionary.
Had enough?
No, he turned his attention. Oh dear.
Keep die, coward. I'm hit. Well, that's the end of that.
Right. Are they all going to attack him?
Coward.
Okay, he's going to run away. That's fine. Okay, we have...
You takes care of that.
This is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, there is some enjoyment in watching him sort of mow through Caesar's Legion here. Okay, he's not gonna shoot the kids, I know that much.
Are you okay? I feel kind of sick. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten that lizard.
Looks like he's mad as match for this dude. Oh no! Anyway, yeah, that was a good start, wasn't it? Prime armor. No! Didn't mean to do that. I already have prime armor. I don't even know why I'm overly concerned. Anywho. Good thing I'm not wearing my mantle armor anymore. Let's chat to him a wee bit.
What's up?
Okay, tell me about yourself. You knew better than that.
No, really. Have you ever snorted a ground-up Cazador venom sac? Neither have I. But I can guarantee you that a Freeside junkie has.
Do you always deflect personal questions?
Only to obfuscate my past association with a fascist paramilitary organization. I'm joking, of course. I will deflect personal questions at any opportunity. Honestly, it isn't too difficult if you have half a brain and aren't a complete jerk. I wanted to help people, and I enjoyed learning.
Oh, he's ex-Enclave. I forgot about that.
New Vegas is in trouble, so I came out here. If someone doesn't step up and try to help the people here, it's going to end very badly.
Where'd you get your medical training?
The followers taught me everything I know about medicine. Despite our humble abode here in New Vegas, we have great facilities back in the NCR. We may have overextended ourselves by setting up camp in Freeside, but the people here need help from someone. If not us, who?
That's fair enough. Let's talk about something else, though. Wait a minute. Okay, so we need to get him to do a few other things. Repcon headquarters. He should trigger something here. I'll say something. Please don't start talking to me in here.
I've read about Repcon. I think they did some work with the the government before the war. Rockets and some energy.
He means the Enclave, but he doesn't want to say it then. What kind of prototypes?
Plasma rifles. They were intended to replace the P-94 plasma caster. There was some corporate espionage going on between Poseidon Energy's Project Semele and whatever was going on here.
How do you know so much about this again?
Stop thinking so much. Thanks.
Near got him good there.
What's up?
No, that's it. Right, we need to get a few more triggers out of him. Let's see. Hey, that's a useful place to go visit. Camp McCarran. I need to go speak to Tom Hildren. You know, a delightful fellow.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Good job, man. Well done. Here, Cass gave me her thing, didn't she? I'd say operational support. What? Right, where's Cass's moonshine? I definitely didn't put it away. Limbs are fine. Take a rod away. There it is. 2 charisma, 2 strength.
You have to hand it to the NCR. Get enough hands working together and they can make or break just about anything.
So a little bit of cut content to Camp McCarran, as they used to have NCR sentry bots. They would look like army green ones running about. They were cut from the game. There's a lot of cut content that really makes me scratch my head. I'm like, they made the asset. It was going to be there. Like, what, why? Why just cut it? Surely it'd be better to have more in the game. Because obviously refinement wasn't exactly the aim of the game here either. Right, Thomas Hildren is this way. Let's have a little look.
We still haven't gotten Ranger Morales' body back from the fiends. Sure doesn't inspire confidence.
Yes? Something else you needed?
Goodbye.
Yes. Goodbye.
Hildern is a good example of big picture obsession gone too far. At some point, he became so fixated on large-scale results that he lost the concept of the common good along the way. It's an inhumane kind of public service when people and the basic resources they need become numbers in a ledger.
Good thing there are people like you around.
Kind of you to say, but there are better people than me around here. I just hope the followers can make a difference in the long run.
Okay, it looks like he's still not giving up the ghost.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish.
I'll have to figure that one out. We only need, I think we need like 2 more things from him. Okay, so there is a potential chance that this mightn't actually trigger because of the render onto Caesar. But I have a quest line that I need to complete anyway, so since we're in Camp McCarran, let's start doing the remains of Camp McCarran.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
I mean, do you need any help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
No worry. Why don't you just beat him senseless? What about a truth drug?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Okay, have you tried beating him senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
Okay, you want me to do what you can?
I think if you rough him up enough, and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room, and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Okay. Not right now.
You sure? You're
You notice anything suspicious?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly.
Is that not the one at Novak?
Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Anyone else missing?
Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White. White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. But he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone.
I'll see what I can find about him.
Word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gamora. That's a casino on the Strip. Classy place. His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin.
Tell me about break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word.
Nice,
We didn't find
quest.
signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Okay, would you be willing to give me the control tower so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Okay, who are you again?
Not big on reading name tags, huh?
Okay.
That's okay.
All
My
right.
name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
Fair enough. You said there have been thefts?
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
I'll keep an eye out.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Okay, and obviously I do have evidence
Boy,
of him.
pissed. Honored to speak with you, sir.
Damn right, boy, damn right. Alright, let's, I want to complete Old Lang Syne. I think we'll do it one way or another, but obviously priority. Wee side quest here. This is one of my favourite ones, and where it concludes. Okay, and a journal. Let's have a read. I pulled the log from the East Pump Station computer from the last week. Looking back over the past several weeks, the times are roughly consistent. There's definitely something going on there. Water shouldn't even be going over to the west side, and yet the log says otherwise. I know I'm onto something. West side south cistern. 1011, 1027, 1035, etc. And the west cistern. Okay, so obviously he must have found out something. The fact that I haven't been to Vegas last year for the first time ever for the Fallout New Vegas Day, and I'll be going back for 2025's one. It's going to be great fun. Hope to see many of you there. You actually get off the plane, there's gambling machines right there in front of you when you walk off the plane. It is something crazy, magical, and maddening all at the same time. Because I watch people run off the plane, run straight over and start gambling. Like, I thought that was a movie thing. I thought it was a skit. No, it's real, and it happens. If you can believe it. Mr. Holdout, what a name. And the Gamora. I'm going to have to do an episode of just pure gambling.
Welcome back to Gamora. I know you're good for it, but you're still going to have to leave your weapons with me.
Here you go.
Bad place if you love terrible things and people. I'll never understand.
Right, we need to go out the back. Find Dazzle. Is that... Yeah, a little creepy. Creepy statues and someone dancing. Typical.
There's some serious Hey, what can I do for you?
Planning on playing some games.
Of course. After all you did for me, here are some chips for you. Play, have some fun.
Give me 50 chips. Good man, yourself. Good man. Dream someone just handed me some free chips. Like, go have fun. Hey, Dazzle. Let's have a little chat.
Hey there, sugar. I'm Dazzle. What can I do for you? Or to you? You're so handsome, I might just give you a discount.
Well, now. Ever spend time with a tripper named White?
Yeah, he used to come around here a lot. Haven't seen him in a while, though. Why?
He's gone missing, trying to track him down. Any ideas?
He used to go on and on about water and the farms east of the Strip. He was talking to one of the farmers named Bascom. Had some problem with NCR. Boring as hell, but it was his money and his time. So I let him talk about whatever.
How much for a good time?
100 caps, no kissing, no rough stuff.
Okay.
Suit yourself.
Where are you from?
Well, now, that's unusual. Normally, no one cares enough to ask. To be honest, I don't rightly know. My mama was from around these parts. I can remember her face, but not her name. Ooh. More than I can remember of my daddy, I guess. We lived in Westside before the Omertas bought me. As bad as it can be some days in here, it's better than living in that dump.
To be a stranger. Alright. That could just be everything we needed. There also is apparently an Oblivion remaster coming. There's Sky Oblivion, of course, but there's been rumours past couple of days of a Oblivion remaster from being released by Bethesda, but I don't think it was them that are doing the remaster. It's some other company they've obviously given it out to remaster it. I haven't played Oblivion before, so here's hoping that is the case, and you may see an Oblivion 100% run coming out soon. To the Sharecropper Farms we go. I need to remember, if I want loads of caps, I should just go over to the Lucky 38 next time. I'm looking for someone who is amongst... Haha.
Howdy. Something else I can help you with?
Looking for Corporal White. He had spoken to you.
Yes. He said he was looking into the water shortage, but I haven't heard back from him. Got the feeling he wasn't here in any official way. White was talking to me about computer stuff and water delivery schedules through the pipes, but I'm just a farmer. Tech stuff is beyond me. The last person I saw him talking to was Lieutenant Romanowski. Romanowski's around here somewhere. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful.
He's not far away. Oh, there he is.
I'm not a recruitment officer. You want to join the army? I'm sure someone at McCarran can point you in the right direction.
Looking for Corporal White.
Corporal White is currently solving the mystery of the great water shortage. Tried to convince me he had proof even. I didn't buy any of it. He went over to Westside to talk to Tom Anderson. Anderson's a follower of the apocalypse. Helps the people in Westside grow crops or something.
Crops in Westside, the apparent water shortage here can't be a coincidence then.
I really don't see the connection. Look, I'm a soldier, not a scientist. I just do my job.
What can you tell me about the followers?
They're based out of the old fort in Freeside. They supposedly helped the NCR out at some point, but they go their own way now. They know stuff about tech and medicine and usually help out anybody who asks. Can't say I know any more than that. Haven't seen him. Serves him right if the NCR declares a Maywall.
Do you have something against him?
He's a glory hound. Always looking for a way to get promoted to ranger. Thinks he's too good to be a regular trooper like the rest of us.
Okay. Trent says he's not getting his full allotment of water.
The Office of Science and Industry has carefully calculated the amount of water needed for these crops. The whole thing is handled by computer. Besides, most of these crops look fine to me. If the farmers can't handle the job, they shouldn't have signed up in the first place. If there really is a problem, they can take it up with Lieutenant Boyd at McCarran. Farming isn't my department.
What do you tell me about the fields?
Impressive, aren't they? You don't see anything like this outside of NCR territory, that's for sure. We get the water, clean water, pumped in from Lake Mead. If you follow the big pipes, they'll take you all the way to the lake.
And why are they being guarded?
A lot of the crops grown here support the various NCR camps in the region. McCarran, Goff, and Forlorn Hope, to name a few. We can't have wastelanders popping in here for a free meal, so my squad and I are assigned to keep things from going to hell.
Fair enough. Okay, right. So Romanowski is sending me over to the west side. Let's go have a wee look-see. Ah, back to these apartments, eh? Who am I looking for? There you are.
Good to see you again.
I heard Corporal Wright came here to investigate a water shortage.
No one by that name has come here, I'm afraid. You must have heard wrong. You can ask around if you like. They'll all tell you the same thing.
If it was that easy to figure out the NCR water shortage points to you, save me some time, will you?
Fair enough. Since you seem to have pieced it together, I won't insult you by denying it any further. I killed Corporal White to protect Westside's self-reliance. It was rash, and I regret it now. We don't have money to pay for the water, so I rigged a pump station to divert water to the local cisterns from time to time.
Rather not turn you in, but someone might come looking.
If the NCR thinks White was killed by, say, members from the Scorpions gang, it may be enough for them to close the case.
Considered on you and the water. I could say that if the price was right.
Perhaps a partnership in the co-op would be enough. Say 10% of daily profits.
Keep your money, I'll just say White was killed. I'm keeping a very big secret, 20%.
20% it is. Etnine won't like it, but at least our secret will be safe. Thank you for keeping my secret.
So this is like the only passive source of income in Fallout New Vegas. You get like 400 caps a day.
Interesting way of handling things. Very sub rosa. I don't know if the Scorpions deserve to be wiped out for something they didn't do, but that's one less problem Westside has to deal with.
Kind of hoping he would have said more there. But I guess they gotta go. Where am I going? Why is it taking me this way?
Welcome back. How can I help you?
Here to talk about our new business arrangement.
Oh, that, yeah. Anderson filled me in on the details. Just let me know when you'd like your order to be filled.
Here for my special order.
Yeah, it just came in. Here's all of it. I'm sorry, but your order won't be in for a while.
There's me saying I don't have much maize. You can buy 6 here. It's actually a really good place to visit. Guessing I don't have to wipe them out. Apparently, I don't have to wipe them out. Well, there you go. That also definitely triggered Ganon there.
What's up?
Nope, he don't want to budge. And I'm pretty sure we've maxed him out. But I did see that sewer grate behind him, and that's going to be one of our next destinations. Remind me when I exit out of here, it'll be a better idea to just fast travel directly to it. So, seeing as we've been in this for a while, if you're wondering what a 100% run actually is, it's all locations, all quests, all endings, all unique weapons, all unique armor. Or, even if they don't end up on me, we at least find them. That sort of will tick a box in certain avenues. I have checklists. I'm going to max out all my skills. Can't max out the perks because there's a, unlike Fallout 4, we don't actually have to get like level 200 or something, which would take some grindy process, no doubt.
You're back.
Updating Corporal White.
Don't tell me. He married the hooker.
Guy called the Scorpions murdered him. A man named Anderson witnessed it.
Shit. That's why you don't go wandering off looking for some call girl on the strip without telling somebody first. Anderson. Is that the followers of the apocalypse, Anderson?
He wants you to increase water flow to Freeside, said it'd be lost otherwise.
Man, that guy's got water on the brain. Knows more about water pipes than any man should. If he says we're losing water, I think the Colonel would listen to that. I'll talk to him about it. But you, I owe you for this. You saved me a lot of work. And I'm sure Corporal White's family will be grateful to at least get some closure. The MPs keep a bunch of junk around that's confiscated off of people who decide to screw with us. I haven't really sorted through it, but go ahead and see if there's anything you can use in there. We keep it in a trunk across the hall, by the prison cells.
Okay, back to it. Up to 78. Or well, we'll go to 80 for most of them. Because there's some skills that actually require you to get to 80. Oh, here. Get you up. Gun run. Home on the range. Right, where was the one, what did I say that I was going to go for? Or what did I go for? I think I went for Mysterious Stranger, wasn't it? Yeah. That might have been it. Maybe not, but it is what it is. No, it's not behind there. It must be in here. There's that restock every so often. If so, that wouldn't be too bad. Late night break-ins now. Okay, so this has several ways it can go.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
Caesar's favorite. Sure, Arcade's happy about that. He's like, woo!
Hey, what are you doing out here at this hour?
Couldn't sleep, decided to take a walk.
Yeah. I get insomnia pretty bad myself out here. I think it's the heat. Weird how sometimes it's cooler out here than it is inside. Well, I hope you managed to get some rest. Take it easy.
Where is he? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Is that the control tower? It is. So this can be completed one of two ways. Either the NCR or the Legion run. I mean, I have no real preference to either of them because we will do the full ending and we're already idolized and it gets you fame for either. So neither matters, so we'll just show both endings and we'll end up with the NCR good ending. And it's a very easy terminal. Ha! I mean, come on now, it's it very easy. Okay, who was on it? Barker and Reynolds. We're gonna have to wait like not 24 hours, but like maybe like 20 hours.
Hey, I'll do my best.
And we'll save, because obviously, you know, multiple endings to this.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4. Keep us updated.
10-4.
I want to get him with something else. Get him with oil. Dinner bell, like, gotta be dinner bell.
What are you doing here? You don't have clearance.
Clearance for catching spies?
I don't know what you mean.
Right, so I have two choices in this one, don't I? Well, we've saved it so we know this is... I'm out of coffee. No! The horror. The horror. Got a bit of a vitamin drink left, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I think... So we could defuse it, or... I think if you tell Colonel Sue, it's kind of already over. So, you could go up and defuse it, but we'll go just tell him. Tell him what happened.
Yes? What is it?
Won't be having any problems with the intelligence leaks.
No? What happened?
Caught Curtis. Had to take him down.
Curtis. Something's not right. He came to me today saying he was worried about the monorail. Had me put him in charge of the inspection crew. Listen, you've got to get to the monorail. If it's been sabotaged, we're completely crippled here. Go.
Wait, what? What if I talk to him again?
What happened?
I thought it blows up. Well, it does blow up, but... I guess you can defuse it. What's the activation code?
The train is about to depart.
Uh-oh. And that destroys the station as well. Yikes. I think it's because I ran to Colonel Sue. If you don't run to him, I think you have time. It'll be a brief.
What happened?
Monorail's destroyed.
God damn it. How could I have let this happen? If only we'd caught this sooner, before he got to the monorail. Still, this investigation has been valuable to us, and you deserve to be compensated for it. The NCR appreciates the work you've done. Will there be anything else?
Nope. Okay, so monorail went boom. I don't want to see the wreckage of it though, because I'm pretty sure you can go to the New Vegas gate and the station itself's destroyed, so let's go check it out. And then, of course, we'll do the Legion way for it. The way we are going to end it is we're going to run defuse it, so then the monorail's still active. I'd rather not lose a portion of the map. If I can help it. Doesn't really make a big difference to the ending anyway. Or anything. It's not like it impacts Hoover Dam or changes like the amount of troops or something. I'm pretty sure this place is now inaccessible. Or is it the Legion ending that makes it inaccessible? About to find out. Oh, it is accessible still.
My buddies at McCarran. I bet it feels real nice to be... That damn Mr. House is... Mr. House still doesn't trust the NCR. A word of advice. The Securitrons won't put up with any funny stuff out there, so don't do anything stupid. This your first time on the strip?
Yes, it is.
Well, it's time to pop your Vegas cherry, friend. I'm sure you'll have a blast and be drunk and capless in no time. I can give you a bit more information about the various casinos if you're not sure on where to get started.
Okay, what else is there to do beside the casinos?
Well, there's Vault 21 and the NCR Embassy. Both places are located on the south side of the Strip. Vault 21 is a small hotel and gift shop. It's not as nice as the casinos, but it's a whole hell of a lot cheaper. The NCR Embassy is the headquarters for the NCR on the Strip. The ambassador and his offices are there, as well as the MP headquarters.
Tell me about the casinos.
Well, there's the Lucky 38, Ultralux, Gamora, and the Tops. Which one do you want to know?
What's the deal with the Ultralux?
The Ultralux is the nicest casino on the Strip. Real high-end, extravagant, and expensive. Best you have a lot of caps if you want to go there.
Gamora.
Gamora is the favorite of the NCR troops on the Strip. If you like girls, alcohol, gambling, and drugs, then Gamora is just the place for you.
Tops.
The Tops is the cool place to be right now. Lots of entertainment and shows going on there as well as the gambling. If you want to catch a show and have a few drinks, you should definitely hit up the Aces Theater in the Tops.
And Lucky 38.
Don't know much about it, to tell the truth. That's where Mr. House and his Securitrons are set up, and no one's been in there as long as people can remember. Probably best that you just ignore it.
Heh, alright. I just want to see Monorail done. Oh, they are talking about it. So it has been
First
destroyed.
recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
Okay, so the monorail's destroyed, but it doesn't make a change to it. Okay, I guess we'll go to just before we speak to Colonel Sue the first time. Instead of speaking to him, we'll just run up the stairs and this will be our main ending that we go with. Oh. The device looks as though its arm could go off at any moment. Explosive of 35 or higher, or science of 45 could defuse it, or the deactivation code. Talk to Colonel Sue. It's one of our problems down. Obviously completing it the other way gets us the trifecta.
Yes? What is it?
Don't be having problems with intelligent leaks.
No. What happened?
Curtis, he's in the Legion. I can prove he tried to blow up the monorail.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve.
That's a good part of Camp McCarran done. I think there's only one. There's the dealing with the Contreras, and there's the 3-card bounty, but obviously we can't really finish that because Motor Runner needs to live for a little while longer. Can't remember exactly why, but yeah, he's going to be the last one I take out. Yes, I said about an alternative ending. I meant that.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
What are you doing here? You
Looks like you're not supposed to be here.
Really? And how would you know where I'm supposed to be?
I heard someone break in here. Looks like it was you.
I don't know what you mean. Hey!
Hold on a second. Okay, so assist Captain Curtis. We'll wait till the daytime, and then we'll assist Captain Curtis for obviously the Legion. Right, where is Captain Curtis?
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that.
I don't think this is the bit I'm thinking of, but we'll see.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4. Keep us updated.
10-4. What are you doing here?
Okay, it turns out there is no doing that. Let's just hope that he eventually leaves. Nope, Captain Curtis is indeed in front of me. Oh, I hope. Oh no, it's gonna tell me. No, it looks like he is here. If it sends me to the control tower, I may just have to reload from a wee bit sooner. That's fine.
Well?
Who should I be talking to again?
Well, I'll leave that to you. But I would recommend Lieutenant Boyd and Sergeant Contreras as two people who usually know what's going on around here.
I have a lead. Might be someone sneaking into the control tower.
Is that right? No one has any business being in there after dusk. I wonder... There's a lot of communications equipment up there. He could be using it to touch base with whoever sent him. You've already done us a lot of good. But I'm afraid to move on this myself. We've tried catching this guy before, and he can always smell a trap. But he may not know about you. I need you to follow him into the tower. See if you can discover his identity. Report back and I'll have him arrested. Report back when you've got it.
I know who you are. I'm working for the Legion too.
Christ, keep it down. You want to blow the whole thing? We've worked years for this. But maybe it's good for you here. Shu knows about the leaks.
Oh, it's not Sue, it's Shu.
For him.
Ah.
At first, I couldn't believe my luck. But since I haven't produced results, for obvious reasons, I feel him looking at me differently now. Maybe he's just thinking about putting someone else in charge. Maybe he's starting to suspect. Either way, it's bad for me. Especially once this next part goes down.
How many years have you been putting on this assignment?
It took me 3.5 years just to make captain. Usually takes 4. But I made sure there was an early vacancy. Caesar sees threats before they're even aware of them. He sent me long before we moved to occupy the eastern...
Oh.
And now all my work...
So he was sent before?
Wow. Is about to pay off.
What's next?
If you haven't noticed, the NCR bolsters its presence on the strip from here. Sends troopers on the monorail in shifts. The monorail lets them occupy 2 positions for the price of 1. It's a supply line that's immune to raiders and other hindrances on the ground. If someone were to cut that line, both positions would be much weaker, fragile. They know this, and they watch it like hawks. But I've been here a long time, and I've learned everything there is to know about it, and I'm going to blow up that train.
You have something in mind for me?
I told you. I think they're starting to suspect me. You're going to help me cast away those suspicions. You're going to put the bomb on that train.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll be sure to be in the presence of several reliable eyewitnesses when it happens. Then, we're going to pin this on a scapegoat. I plan on disappearing after this operation. It'd be a matter of time before they trace it to me. Figured out I was a frumentarius. But with your help, maybe I can stay on after all. Make plans for something grander.
Tell me what I need to do.
I have the explosive stash in a trash can, next to the ticketing counter, along with some incriminating documents. You'll pick them up and make your way upstairs to the monorail terminal. They change the guard there at 0900 and 1800 hours. There'll be a small window where there's no one guarding the train.
Okay, what do I do when I'm at the train?
Put the bomb in one of the vents inside the train on the back wall, towards the joint that connects the cars. Arm it, and get out of there. I've also left some bomb ingredients in with the explosives. You're to take those to the footlocker of Private Crenshaw. Crenshaw's a problem child. Lots of run-ins with his superiors. It'll be easy for them to believe he's working for the Legion.
Is that everything?
Report him to Colonel Shu. Do all that and we should be free and clear. Oh, and Crenshaw should be dead before you report him. Don't leave any chance for him to deny the bombings. Let's say he pulled a gun on you. I've got him on guard duty patrolling the tarmac just inside the south gate, and I reassigned the other guard, so he should be alone.
Okay, where'd I find his footlocker?
His footlocker's in the barracks in the main concourse.
Understood.
Good. Try to plant the explosives quietly if you can. You'll make both our lives easier. But first things first. Go offer your services to Colonel Shu. Tell him you'll work independently to find the leak. He's running out of options. He'll accept as long as you don't give him a reason not to. If he doesn't, then don't be surprised if you're the new scapegoat. So don't fuck this up.
No worries. Okay, so we know what to do. I don't think Ganon's going to say much about this. Not that it matters. so I'm inside. Where is it inside? Okay, so we know what we gotta do for this one. And then we know that what we need is to load up... what is the one I said I was going with? That one. And that... No, it was 2 minutes ago. Wait, what? One of them. I'll sort that out later. Says they should be leaving soon. Let them just walk past us.
The train is about to depart. Please keep clear of the doors.
Now, does it still tell me? Yeah, plant all that and kill him. And that'll be the Legion ending. Thought I actually blew up the monorail station. I think it just destroyed part of the monorail. Kill him. Now he just needs to die. Seems like the easy way to do this. Then we'll speak to Curtis. Legion ending. We'll reload the NCR ending, of course. But at least you got to see both. Seems the train blows up both times. I thought it went into the station and went boom, but... this is where we're at. Then we need to deal with the Contreras. Get the thing in the sewers. My question is, how would they have known? Well, they shouldn't have known. They wouldn't have known. See if I go in here and they're all hostile. Something went terribly wrong. Nope. We're all happy enough.
Something I can do for... Yes? What is it?
I know we bombed the monorail.
What? Who?
I did, right before I assassinated the colonel. Private Crenshaw.
Crenshaw. I've met Crenshaw at his disciplinary hearing. Still, this is hard to imagine. He was just a prankster.
He confessed to me before he died, used the word fumentarius.
That's what the Legion calls their spies. I was afraid of this. Caesar's reach is longer than anybody guessed. If only we'd caught this sooner. Still, this investigation has been valuable to us.
Okay, that's good. Now let's talk to Curtis. For the trifecta, for everything to be considered complete and perfect for the world. Damn, Curtis, you Legion. You dirty Legion spy. Yeah. I'm the dirty Legion spy.
Well.
Yep.
Perfect. This has turned out better than I'd ever imagined. This will pay dividends for the Legion.
I like dividends, though. Good investing.
I was with Shu when the bomb
that
went
I
off.
enjoy.
They'll never think to investigate me for it. I'll make
Not
sure
financial
Caesar
advice.
himself hears about your success today. And take this, courtesy of the NCR. I'm sure they won't miss it.
What do you give me? Doesn't give me any special weapon, right? Huh. I thought he would give me something, but he obviously didn't. This is just after we saved it, correct? Okay, we've got the Contreras and a few other things to do. We know what they are. Beautiful skyline. Let's go. Okay, so it's time to go into the manhole. This is the one just outside Camp McCarran. Oh, there's a couple of NCR trips here. This is such an expansive part. You know, just like the metro tunnels in Fallout 3, they really love their creepy ass tunnels, right? So we're in, I'm presuming like the South Sewers or something. There's the north and the east. East Central? Yeah, we're just looking one thing here. Me and Dinnerbell are gonna clear the sewers out. Look at this. That's some fiends. You thinking you're gonna get me? You don't have main character energy, I'm afraid. Oh, but I do love that you pulled a random weapon out of nowhere. That sits well with me. Arcade, where are you, man?
You're out here somewhere. Gotcha.
Oh.
I don't need this.
Didn't make it very far, did he? Did anyone else see his hair turn brown there? Dinner bell reloaded.
I'm out of here.
No, 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 you don't get to run away from me. No, that's not how this works. Oh, he literally tried to go around me. The sealed sewers requires a key? Right. Well, I did double down and say that this place is rather expansive. I do stand by it. I can get a few things repaired. Except I've got a plasma rifle, but I don't got much. Blocked off. I know it looked blocked off from a distance, but I had to triple check. Just want the humble cudgel, and then we can go on to finally finish up some of the
that could have gone worse.
Oh.
Looks like break time's over. I guess that could have gone worse.
Because to do, I want to start Sierra Madre, but I know there's just a few things left to do. Like the sewers are finite. Humble Cudgel will be ours. I'm starting to recognize a bit of a pattern to the layout of this place. Okay, that's not ideal. Here, talking about Season 2 of the Fallout show, we got more lakes, which was unbelievable. And the Oblivion remaster may also be coming out soon. So, from Bethesda, although they gave it the Vertex Studios or something. Something to that degree. Anyway, by the time you see this, yeah, I would imagine that we've probably, it's in the future. Maybe there's an Oblivion remaster, 100% run for both Sky Oblivion and the beautiful Vertex one as well. I have high hopes for both of them. Be interesting to compare them, but I have high hopes. Okay, North Sewers. So we were in the central sewers, right? And then there's the eastern one. Oh, what was that?
Careful with those fiends in the western sewers.
We were just there. Oh, wait, what? I thought I was in the central sewers. Dead end. The Thorn? Direct? Oh. 10 points for I did not know. I wonder, can you fight Cazadors again?
The bosses of the Omergas. Omernus. The ones that run Gamora. Someone killed them.
Ah, someone killed them. West Side Pawn Shop. You know, if you actually grasp a good understanding of the way these sewers work, and if for whatever reason you weren't doing fast travel, you could access quite a few neat places very easily. So imagine you will lip around to this. Oh. Which means that I can get out here, no? Was there... Oh. It looks like there was like a grating at some point here. Let's see. No door. It takes you into the square. Call me the sewer crawler. Vegas Square. And there's West Side. I'd imagine that was me dropping that at some point. Went that way, but the last time we were here, we didn't try this door.
They say the Legion's bringing in veterans from out in Arizona. They must be getting ready to attack. NCR should head back to their lands. I'm sure their people miss them.
West,
there.
is this New Vegas Square? Hi. No, North Vegas? Wait, North Vegas? Hi, North Vegas Square, no? Oh, maybe outside. Oh. Right. I'm starting to piece together the rest of the sewers. All this for the humble cudgel. Because we'll probably never return to these sewers outside of maybe doing a guide or something. Because I don't tend to use them. Unexplored territory. Interesting. This would take you all the way out to Freeside's Gate. Eastgate, maybe? Head of the Crimson Caravan Company. Huh. So these are where the majority of citizens must live then? Aesthetically, I wish it was divided into different sections or something. I know they're meant to all look the same, but, you know. Now, I think this is the danger zone. Let's see. The entrances that is available to you here is madness. I didn't actually know there was that many ways in here. It's also pretty awesome. Okay, I think I need to head this way. I want to see where you go. Where do you go? Just out to the Mojave Wasteland? Wow. So interesting how you can... I'm so interested in all the places you can traverse to. Sharecropper Farms. Turn it right back on. Okay, we're looking for 2 bodies, and judging by the fact that there is... fresh enemies, I would say we're doing pretty well. Take out Ranger Patrol armor, just in case.
Looks like time's over.
Another great. Oh, great. Right. No. Wow. Didn't know this was. Bless me. Damn. Sneeze took it out of me there. Didn't know that was a way in. Also, heaps of enemies in here. Hello. Sweet Jill with looks find. Ooh. Well, I mean, can't be bad to that.
Looks like trouble.
Ooh. A naturally large sized rodent. There's something else behind there. There's only one way to get them. Bombs away! So we had a little wild wasteland thing. Pretty cool.
I guess that could have gone worse.
This takes you to the Aerotac Park. Okay, we have looks fine, which means we can get into the sealed sewers to get the humble cudgel.
Here we go.
Now that we're here, where's them sealed sewers? There. Place is a lot quieter when you take out all the goods.
not finding much.
Like, the sewers aren't as complicated as I thought. No, there's blind look. Very nice. More. Not bad at all, Tom. Not bad at all. Except half your companions don't seem to be following. Takes you to the North Sewers, which we were in and we've discovered everything at. So, yeah, it means literally sealed sewer time. And that is us with the sewers. That's a big old hanky. But yeah, I used to think these were mazes. Well, they are. I mean, there's only the east. Well, there's each section of the sewers, and then there's just wee easy.
I'm glad that's over with.
Wee easy sections to find. The local map being incredibly useful. And I wouldn't be a big lover of the local map most of the time. But this has to be one of the occasions that I'll definitely hand it full credit. Is this like a whole... find out this whole other section? By them noises, I can see why it was the sealed section.
What a shame.
So much for that. Oh, baby, you're about to get it. That was rancid what we just did there to them. Huh? What? Oh. Hey there. Oh, a fire axe. Oh, a fire axe? What? And ladies and gentlemen, the humble cudgel. Okay. Though she did have combat armor on her. Which is obviously elite. Because I can just repair that.
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
He's not gonna hold that, I know that much. He might hold that though. Well, that is a certain... That is certainly a different get-up, Mr. Gammon. And let's see. I wish to see the light. Oh, no, I ain't getting out here. Can we get out here? No. We must make our pilgrimage to the surface. Wasn't it this way? Take me back to the camp McCarran City, where the grass is green and the NCR is pretty? Something like that. Could lure the fiends back to them. Be a good way to get NCR armor. It'd be a very unique way to get NCR armor. We're back. Back again. Ganon really changed when he went through the sewers. Yeah, he doesn't talk too much about it. Would have been cool if outside of here they had like a bit more going on. You know what I mean? Like there's not too much going on outside this place. I feel just by the protection of the NCR, like the El Rey Motel and around here would have been just sort of built up with civilians, you know? But that's neither here nor there. We have only 1 or 2 missions left to do, and then we're going over to the Abandoned Brotherhood of Steel Bunker. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.